Hello, YouTubers. I hope you enjoy about the show today. Today is going to be the new ban list for the 5th of June 2023 and a YCS all and on the same week, pretty much on the same day. What happened is, this is quite funny. Okay, imagine you go to YCS Penny, Pittsburgh, right? Yep, and it's round 2. Okay, it's round 2, right? Guess what happened? There's a ban list in the middle of the YCS, so everyone can't even film. Everyone can't even react to the ban list until the games are finished. Then suddenly everyone's checking their phones. It was absolutely hilarious. Now, unfortunately, I have already seen the ban list, but it was quite funny what happened. I know. I can't imagine what the response was. There was some guy going, "The ban list is up," and then everyone's like, "Huh, really?" And then everyone looks at the phone like, "What?" Yeah, so it's quite funny. So yeah, let's get through. Let's see. We got some competitions first. So we got YCS Pittsburgh or Penny. So we have 26 cash tiers, and guess what? Cash tier won the whole entire event. So not much has really changed. It's the last time we're going to see Cash Full Power, by the way. And there was 12 Super Heavy Samurai, same for Super Heavies pretty much. 5 Lathrun, 1 Branded Lathrun. Now, this will be interesting. I have not seen the list, but I am curious what that list is. Because it's something interesting. I'm not usually interested in Lathrun, because Lathrun to me shows good bad Lugia. Because I don't even play many monsters, I only play 7 monsters. Despian Branded, 4 of those, yep. And 4 purely decks, yep. 2 Punk Gold Pride, yep. 2 Outleach, 2 Thunderies. All the rest are one Tier, 1 Diamorphia, 1 Mathmech, 1 Sprite List, some strange reason. 1 Son Avalon Rika, and 1 Rudic. Yes, there's not even a cheerier Rudic list. It probably is, but there's probably didn't see these cards in time, I reckon. I didn't see the monsters, so you presume it's Rudic. So, this is quite standard, not much really change. We don't know if people at the YCS, if there was top 6 for, let's say it was 1,000 people at the YCS, that seems a reasonable number. Let's say 1,000 people. That seems good, 1,000 people. Yeah, that's decent. Now, I think this is quite standard. Now, a lot of things are going to change from the ban list, so a lot of this you won't see. I mean, you might see some things. There were some quite interesting lists, I think, this last format still. I still think there'll be some interesting new format. There's still, I think, there's be similar decks. Now, the ones I'm quite interested in were the branded Lathrun deck. I wonder what tier looked like. And I wonder what some of those decks. There were some quite good interesting ones. Super Heavies look standard, I will say. Let's get to the rest. So and then we have the Peru Nationals. Now this is what my friend Koala Shop was in. So the top 4, no, the top 8 were, top 16 were 69 cash tier, so let's just say 70%. So there were 490 players at the Nationals in Peru. Yep, and then there was 13 Lathrun, 6 Thunderies, 6 Branded, and 6 Sprite. Basically, a lot of them were one-offs. So there was only 2 Lathrun, and guess what? Lathrun survived, so it was really bad. It was vanish, absolute everything, or play bad Lugia. So I'm glad I was not there, because I can imagine what could have happened to my lovely fish deck with Super Heavies. Yep. I would have got. Actually, I would have benefited from that. Oh yeah, I would have got. Oh, my monsters got vanished. What happens? Oh yeah, they come back. Yep, there is that too. And then in the semi-final and the final, it was just cash tier all way. Yep, and cash tier 1, it was Ola Gonzalez. Yep, who won. Yep. And it's Well, it just shows. But hey, there's some interesting ones. I think there's an interesting cash tier. Raid Raptor list looks quite interesting. Actually, we might be going towards that. Actually, that might be quite fun. I do like Raid Raptors. And now we get into the big boy, the ban list. Right. So the ban list is effect the 5th of June, which is next week. It's next Monday, pretty much. Yeah. Banned Cyberstein. Now, Cyberstein's banned for quite a lot of reasons. One, it was in somehow some super heavy lists. Yes, it was, and sprinters. Yes, sprinters. So that's why. And if Cash got hit and super heavy was around, what's gonna happen? Oh, they're gonna absolutely tear up the format. Yeah. So I can see why we got we got Price Card banned again. Yeah. And then we got Super Heavy Samurai Scarecrow. Now, this seems a little bit weird, because Super Heavy Samurai only just about got the new stuff last format, this format. So, what they're hitting it now, they don't want to give the deck a one... Now, this card is a one-card link one, a one-card combo. And that means any card can start new one-card combos. Plus, you go so often. In my deck, for example, when I play Super Heavy Gochi, for example, I end up making 2 each turn. Yes, because you go through your resources so much, you end up needing 2 new combo. Yes. So I think this card's fine to be banned, but I think it's a little bit thin. You only literally got a month to play with this card. That's it. Yeah. And then we've got number 89. As you can see, the Mind Hacker. Now, this card was disgusting. It bans your whole entire deck if you are not careful. And then also can take a card out of your extra, which means everything had to be played as a 2-off in your extra deck, so you could never play. You never can have a diverse extra deck again. You can't play it as you want. Yeah. Which is absolute rubbish. It just means you are not playing against a card where actually also would zone lock you and stuff, which is a shame. Right, moving on. And then the 2 cards were Branded Expulsion. Yeah, simple. They won this one, and then they can play with a new one. That's quite simple. Yep, there's not much to explain. And then the Point of Red Lotus is interesting to say the least. I don't think it's seen much play. It's one of those cards I feel like I didn't see it pull off very often, so to me it didn't feel that much threat, but I can see what Konami's coming from. Next, Limited. We got the Buster Draco, the Buster Dragon of the Inferno. This card's alright now. This is back 1. I think they're trying to help out loads of fire decks for next format, so I think this is good. And this was happening in Master, so people might run so. Then Mathmech Circular to 1. This is an interesting card to 1. I think this really hurts Mathmech in a lot of ways. A lot of Cyber sort of decks and a lot of rank 4 sort of decks. Yep. Gamma's quite a weird hit. I've never hit a hand trap before, so that's quite easy. Except Maxi, but Maxi wins your games, so yeah, this card can win your games too, so I can see the reason. Danelon's back if you want to play Danelon again. I am going to do that in Dinosaur. I'm going to try it in also other decks too, other Synchro variant decks. Rise Heart, everyone knows about it, Rise Heart. It's been nice to have this of 1. Once you deal with it, it's gone. Yeah. Now, this is interesting. Purely got hit 2. They got Delicious Memory hit, which is interesting because it means they can't go to the XC with rank 5. So it's going to be 10 times harder for them. And then Acheria Sacred Tree. So bye-bye, Acheria Runic. Yep, they're going to have to find another deck to play with Acheria. Oh, such a shame. I'll just play through Runic. Speaking of Runic, here's Runic now. So we've got Herald of Orange Light, didn't need it. Yep, it could easily just gone to 3 and nothing would have happened. Yep, Unicorn should have gone to 1. But I can see there's a lot of OG things in here. Lightning Storm at 2. It's not Lightning Storm's not even seeing much play now. Runic Fan was at 2. Yep. Sky Strike Gauge will be interesting. You can see some interesting lists with that card. Yeah, it might be used as an engine now again. And then Spy Starter, it's fine. Spy Starter, well, their starter is good for you. I think the Unlimited section won't do very much. Maybe the Engage might do something. There might be some interesting Sky Strike list. I might have to do as an entry. And then, yeah, Unlimited, we got back when Steam the Crow didn't do very much. So, and finally, we got Gen Birdman at 3. Don't know why they didn't do this earlier, about 2 or 3 years ago. I think they just forgotten about it. So I notice, FTK, yeah, the card for it now is not even illegal now, so that's fine. Spyro Quick Fix at 3. Yes, we can scene duplication, but that's not going to matter so much because the deck can't even look at your opponent's deck anyway. Starling, that's fine at 3. It won't do very much in the format, I reckon. I think Trigator pretty much dead because the 2 best cards are banned, so yep. Draco Face Off, it's excellent to have this back at 3. I think Draco Face Off will be excellent, and I think there's some new Pendulum stuff coming, so they kind of want to help out Pendulum. And the last one, like these, Sky Striker multi-roll. Yep. It's nice to have this back at 3, but you end up playing at 2 anyway, so it doesn't change very much anyway. So yeah, that's pretty much the ban list. Not too much to say. I think this ban list is very good for this format, and I think the next one won't be until September. I can't tell you a date, but I think September will be a good date to bring the next list. Okay, I hope you enjoyed about the show today. Subscribe, watch all. Oh, I'm on Facebook, Instagram, and Skyrock. Yep, all those. Don's got the new manager. Yes, last week. Woohoo! Yep. And so now we can start preparing for next format stuff. Me and Katie saw each other just for a bit last weekend and stuff, so that was good. So, and it was my last football training, so, which is woohoo. I hope you enjoyed but the show today. Skywatch on peace, everyone. Good luck and doing, everyone.